Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to look at web design and development, and this video is basically for beginners. Season 1, like I said, it is basically for beginners, and this is our third episode of web design under season 1. Please, you can find more videos at simplified academic tutorials UK. Please like, share and comment, and also don't forget to subscribe for more videos and updates. So in this video we are going to see how we can create forms whereby someone can input his or her details like the password, the username, uh, like the age, agenda, something like that. So what we are going to do is I'm going to create a new file in our project. This is our project that I've been doing from episode 1, and this is the third episode now. Yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just create a file by right clicking here, new file, and then I'm going to press Ctrl S such that I can save it. So I'm going to call this file register.html, and then I save. Okay. So I'm going to start the HTML structure by typing HTML, and then I press tab key. Yes, it will load. So in the body, that's where I'm going to put that form. So to create a form, what you need to do, you just have to open a form tag, just type form and then press the tab key. Then in between the opening tag and the closing tag for form, that's where I'm going to put those types of forms. There's input, there's text box, there's text area. All text boxes are the same. And also the radio buttons, the checkbox. For example, want someone to register using the last name, password, and then the email. So that's what we are going to do in this video. So the types of forms, there is input, the tag. It has failed to load, so it means I'm going to just type the command. It is input. Then in this tag for input, inside it, I'm going to put the type. Okay, and then also the name. Don't worry, we are going to see the implication of those things, and also the placeholder. Placeholder. So this is our input. This is the structure of the input form. It has failed to load, so I decided to type it manually. Yes, but on some machines it can just load. So let me copy those tags and then I paste it here. I want someone to input his or her first name and then the last name. Okay, so what is a placeholder? What is a type? So here, this thing that you're seeing here, type equals, then double quotes what? Then here we have here the, like, we declare the variable and then we give the value. So the variable here is the type, and then the value is going to be, for example, if we are putting a first name, it's just a text. The input type, it is text. Okay, so and also here we want someone to put his or her last name. Okay, and then for email, the input type, it is what? It is email. And then for password, the input type, it is password. We shall see when we are browsing to our system, into our website. So what else? It can be another input can be where someone can select his or her details. For example, want someone to select from the drop down his or her country name, region. Okay, so for 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 those things of drop down, that type of input, so we put here the tag for select, and then in between the tag for select we put those things of option. For example, want someone to choose, let me say want someone to choose his country or her country. Okay, the country can be Uganda, so I'm going to just uh, copy and paste that tag for option. And then the second option can be, for example, the country is Uganda. Okay, or it can be let me say it is, let me just copy such that I can save time. It can be Tanzania. We shall say that Tanzania, or the country can be Kenya. Okay, let's first work on the first types of forms, the input, those first two. Then we have understood what is a type, and then what do we put in those types, and then what is a placeholder. If someone is interacting with the system, the thing which will be the someone, so it can be like a user interface, whereby someone will see that this field it is for uh, last name, you get it. So if I browse, let me save, and then I right click, open in the browser to see those changes. Okay, so here, if someone is interacting with our website, this field, uh, what what will be uh, the user what you want the user to see. That is what that is the meaning of what the placeholder. What you want the user to be seeing. So there in the placeholder, the first one we want someone to put uh, the last name, and then the second one we want someone to put the email. Sorry, it can be first name. Let me browse and I see. So it is now clear that the user can put here the last name, and here the last name. So then the last field it is what for the email, and then password. Here the placeholder it is email. Okay, and then here this placeholder is for password. Let me browse. That is it. So here this is the what the select, whereby someone can just use this drop down to to choose something. Like for this time round, want someone to choose his or her country by just clicking here on the drop down. What we did, you first open uh, the select tag. In between the opening tag and the closing tag for select, you put the options. The first option, it is choose your country. Then the second one, Uganda. You can put very many as you want. So uh, another type of another type, it can be another type of forms. It can be, let me say, it can be a text area. Like you want someone to put a comment, okay, or write a message, and then after send it to us. So here, let me first put here the what, like here a message. Let's see whether it is so important to put the the placeholder. Let me first say this, whether it is so important. Let me browse. Let me just refresh. Yes. So it is important to put the what, the placeholder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just erase this. Let me delete this. And then here, in between the uh, inside the opening tag for text area, I'm going to put a placeholder equals, then in between those quotes I'm going to put message. Okay, let me see this one whether it works. Yes, this is clear. So if you want to separate these forms, like this one to be up and then the first name, follow down, email down, and then the password down, there we can just use break. You can just use break. So let's see how we can use break. Break is just br. Let me just open it. Br. Br means break. Let me just copy this, and then I paste it there. I want two breaks. Then I'm going to put them also here. Even here also. Even here. And also I think here. Okay, let me save and I see whether there's some good work. Yeah, that is something like this. So if you want our forms to look nice, that is the use of CSS. Yes, I'll upload a video for CSS. We should not worry. Yes, and also we want someone after inputting the last name, first name, email, password, uh, selecting his or her country, and then putting a message. You want someone to submit eh, his or her details. So meaning you're going to put here a button for someone to submit. Okay, so under our form, I'm going to put a button. So after, in between the opening tag and the closing tag for button, it's going to be like this. Let me refresh. Yes. after putting your last name, let me say Wakawalia Robert, and then the email. The type for email, I said it is email, so that's why it is showing. Please include an at in the email address. Kawalia is missing at. That is the essence of that type email. And then the password, I said the input, it is what? That's why it is showing this something that, or how do we call this? Okay, if you want to show password, just click here. That is the type of password. That's what it does. Then after choosing your country, let me say you're Ugandan. Type some message. Hi. Uh, Hi. How are you? Then you can send a message by just clicking on this button here. So meaning here, still warning, we have to include that at gmail.com. And then after, the user can submit the form. Okay. This is the end of our episode 3. So, and the next episode 4 is going to be about how someone you can input an image or a video to your website. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe at Simplified Academic Tutorials UK